Hey, hello! This is the way I'm staying positive in this quarantine. और आज हम बात करेंगे ऐसी फिल्मों के बारे में जो काफी वेल मेड फिल्म्स तो थी बट समहाउ लोगों तक पहुंच नहीं पाई और उसके काफी रीजंस हो सकते हैं जैसे मार्केटिंग, प्रोडक्शन बजट और स्टार कास्ट.
So, starting off, on number 8, we have Gonkesh. In an attempt to normalize balding, Bala and Ujra Chaman got a lot of public attention, maybe due to its content or the controversy involved. But way before these films released, Gonkesh made an attempt to normalize female balding. We are not comparing these three, it's just that Gonkesh went under the radar and we would like to talk about it today. Set in Siliguri, Gonkesh is a story of a young girl, Enakshi, played by Shweta Tripathi, who suffers from a rare condition called alopecia, which results in balding. While Enakshi aspires to become a dancer, this condition begins to pull her down slowly. She tackles bullies in her school and questions like, "Ladki ganji hai, उससे शादी कौन करेगा?" And throughout this period, her parents stand by her as her supporting pillars. They also sacrifice their dreams and income just to make sure that Enakshi gets her hair back. Enakshi's secret admirer / lover, Shri Joy, played by Jitendra Kumar, also stands by her side throughout the film. It is her confidence and the support from her loved ones that makes her embrace her reality with utmost pride. Gonkesh challenges the beauty standards set by our society without making any attempts to make us feel bad for the central character. Shweta Tripathi gets into the skin of the central character, and Deepika Amin and Vipin Sharma as Enakshi's parents win our hearts with their performances.
Moving on from one female-centric film to another female-centric film, Nil Batte Sannata, directed by Ashwini Iyer Tiwari. अश्विनी अय्यर तिवारी का ट्रैक रिकॉर्ड विद डायरेक्टिंग फिल्म्स अभी तक बहुत अच्छा रहा है. बरेली की बर्फी, पंगा एंड उनकी डायरेक्टोरियल डेब्यू नील बट्टे सन्नाटा. नील बट्टे सन्नाटा इज अ स्टोरी ऑफ अ लिटिल गर्ल स्टडीइंग इन क्लास 10 who dislikes study as she feel it is futile given her mother Chanda's financial status. To solve this problem, Chanda, played amazingly by Swara Bhaskar, tries to motivate her by joining her school. ये एक बहुत ही प्यारी कहानी है एक माँ और एक बेटी के बीच में जिसमें सटली एक विमेन एम्पावरमेंट का मैसेज भी है. और अश्विनी अय्यर तिवारी की हर फिल्म में एक सटल मैसेज होता है विमेन एम्पावरमेंट का विदाउट इट बीइंग टू प्रीची. ये मेरे हिसाब से स्वरा भास्कर की आज तक की बेस्ट परफॉर्मेंस है. इस मूवी में जो चाइल्ड एक्टर है रिया शुक्ला, उन्होंने भी काफी अच्छी परफॉर्मेंस दी है कंसिडरिंग यूजुअली चाइल्ड एक्टर्स काफी हिट और मिस होते हैं. पंकज त्रिपाठी का रोल है एक स्कूल प्रिंसिपल का और वो काफी कॉमिक रिलीफ प्रोवाइड करते हैं बट वो कैरेक्टर को कभी भी कैरिकेचरिश नहीं होने देते. दिस फिल्म शुड बी वॉच्ड एंड अप्रिशिएटेड मोर बाय द मासेस.
Moving on to number 6, we have Tere Bin Laden 1. I'm surprised that not a single person I know personally has watched Tere Bin Laden, and it's so sad because this film is slick, has smart writing and a crazily talented star cast. Tere Bin Laden is a story of a young reporter Ali who aspires to go to the US or America as they say in this film. His visa gets rejected several times and frustrated Ali stumbles upon Osama bin Laden's look-alike Noora. Just look at the premise. See how interesting it is. Later on, Ali forces Noora to play Osama for his videos that he releases online, creating a havoc. These charades put them in big trouble, and in a series of events, they try to escort, which is downright hilarious. Tere Bin Laden is a perfect blend of satire, whimsical plot, and a great storyline. Ali Zafar as Ali and Pradyuman Singh as Noora have a cat and mouse-like chemistry which supports the overall setting of the film.
Moving on, I'm going to talk about Aankhon Dekhi. Not a lot of people are aware about Aankhon Dekhi starring Sanjay Mishra in a lead role for a change. ये फिल्म है संजय मिश्रा के कैरेक्टर के बारे में जिन्होंने एक जिद पकड़ी है कि वो ऐसी चीज पे यकीन नहीं करेंगे जो उन्होंने अपनी आंखों से नहीं देखी है. ये डिसीजन लेने के बाद उनकी जॉइंट फैमिली में हल्ला गुल्ला मच जाता है. सब लोग उन्हें पागल समझने लगते हैं एंड देन ही गोज ऑन अ जर्नी ऑफ सेल्फ डिस्कवरी. सीमा पावा प्लेज द फ्रस्ट्रेटेड वाइफ विद द अटमोस्ट अफेक्शन. काफी यूनिक कॉन्सेप्ट है और एग्जीक्यूशन उससे ज्यादा अच्छा है. और ये फिल्म की स्टार कास्ट वही है जो आजकल आप आयुष्मान खुराना और राजकुमार राव की फिल्म्स में देखते हैं. संजय मिश्रा, सीमा पावा, विजेंद्र काला, मानु ऋषि और ऐसे बहुत सारे कैरेक्टर एक्टर्स जिनको इस फिल्म के बाद काफी अच्छा बूस्ट मिला. दिस फिल्म इज बोथ रियलिस्टिक एंड whimsical and there are very few films which can even try to successfully accomplish this.
So moving on number 4, we have October. You know you are signing up for a visual treat when you see a Sujit Sarkar and a Juhi Chaturvedi combo. Director Sujit Sarkar and writer Juhi Chaturvedi have surprised us with their work in Vicky Donor and Piku, and with October it just reaches another level. Talking about the plot of this film, Dan, played by Varun Dhawan, who is a hotel management trainee, is deeply affected by an incident where one of his colleagues, Shivli, played by Banita Sandhu, falls off the hotel building and ends up in coma. In the beginning parts of the film, when Shivli is totally well, Dan and Shivli barely talk, but when Shivli lies in an unconscious state in the hospital, Dan makes it a point to visit her daily. In one of the scenes when someone asks Dan कि तुम इतना अफेक्टेड क्यों हो, to which he replies कि तुम सब इतने unaffected कैसे हो, and this basically sets the mood of this film. For Dan, being with Shivli and serving her adds a meaning to his life, and meanwhile, Shivli also silently gets used to it. October is poetry in motion and a celebration of unadulterated love which is beyond the bounds of words and melodrama. ये वरुण धवन के करियर की सबसे बेस्ट परफॉर्मेंस है, and if anybody else has something else to say, then I beg to differ.
नेक्स्ट मैं बात करूंगा कोंकणा सेन शर्मा के डायरेक्टोरियल डेब्यू फिल्म की, called Death in the Ganj. This film is so atmospheric and allows you to fully immerse in the surroundings of an isolated hill station called McCloskey Ganj. The camera in this film is a mere observer, which is a tool for us, the audience, to just sit and observe what's going on from a distance. इस फिल्म के लिए एक फ्रेज परफेक्ट फिट बैठता है और वो है audience is just a fly on the wall. Nothing in this film is explicitly stated. शुरुआत से लेकर एंड तक सब कुछ ऑडियंस के इंटरप्रिटेशन पे छोड़ दिया गया है, एंड ये टेक्निक हर बार काम नहीं करती, पर ये फिल्म में बहुत अच्छी तरह से एग्जीक्यूट की गई है. विक्रांत मसी इज अ स्टैंड आउट इन दिस स्टेलर एंसेम्बल, जिसमें ओम पुरी, कल्की केकलिन, रणवीर शोरी और गुलशन देवैया जैसे बढ़िया एक्टर्स शामिल हैं. आई अश्योर यू दैट यू विल हेट कल्की केकलिन मोर इन दिस फिल्म देन यू डिड इन गली बॉय. Without spoiling much, I would say don't expect anything, just let the director take you on this beautiful and suspenseful ride.
So on number 2 we have Luck by Chance. Released in 2009, Luck by Chance didn't make big numbers at the box office. Maybe it was different from the formula films that released back then. But Zoya Akhtar, known for creating depth in her characters and layers in her stories, started doing it from her first film itself, which is clearly visible in Luck by Chance. Luck by Chance is a story of two outsiders, Vikram, played by Farhan Akhtar, and Sona, played by Konkana Sen Sharma, who dream to become actors and chase stardom. It is a film about films where we see both grandeur and gory of film industry through the lens of Vikram and Sona. This movie smartly shows that there is glamour and money in the industry, yet the lives of our so-called stars are not that easy peasy. Farhan Akhtar and Konkana Sen Sharma are terrific as Vikram and Sona. They get intimidated at auditions, starstruck at parties, but what drives this film is the fact that how Vikram and Sona, despite chasing the same dream, treat stardom so differently. This movie is available on Amazon Prime and you should watch it for its sheer brilliance.
On number 1, I'm going to ask one favor of you. If you are done with praising Parasite, let me show you an Indian film which is as dark, funny and unpredictable as Parasite. I'm talking about Anurag Kashyap's Ugly. ये मूवी ऐसे टाइम पे आई थी जब अगली, फगली और उंगली ये 3 मूवीज को एक साथ रिलीज करके लोगों को कंफ्यूज कर दिया गया था, इसलिए इस मूवी को उतना रिकॉग्निशन मिला नहीं. This film is so fast paced and unpredictable that it is almost suffocating. But in a very good way. This film is an example of why humanity is way more scary than the paranormal. This movie is very underrated even amongst Anurag Kashyap fans. Of course, any review of Ugly is incomplete without mentioning the infamous scene in the police station. Yes, that is the reason why I love the process of filmmaking. A competent director, great actors, and we get this scene. Actually, the script of that scene was only 2 minutes long, but Anurag Kashyap let his actors do their thing for the whole 14 minutes. इतनी रियलिस्टिक थ्रिलर्स इंडियन सिनेमा में काफी कम बनती है, तो आपको डेफिनेटली ये फिल्म देखनी चाहिए.
Hey guys, what you just heard was a little clip from my new podcast called The Sinister Siblings. If you want to listen to the full episode, click on this link. Consider subscribing also cause we have new episodes every Wednesday and Friday. We also have new videos on this channel every Tuesday, Thursday and Saturdays. So consider subscribing. Thanks for liking and commenting. Take care.